Hello guys, this is Dr. Palaniappan Manickam. Again, an impromptu video for a week 3 update about what happened this week. So I traveled to Minneapolis where my sister is. So travel has always been an issue with me in the past, and I go down on my goals. And by the time I come back, it's very difficult to get back on it right away. So it has been a problem in the past. So I was trying to pre-plan it this time. So let's see what went right, what went wrong, and what can I learn from my mistakes. Let's dive deep into it for this week 3 update. So again, this is a very impromptu video. I have not prepared anything. I'm just going to share the Excel sheet that I did in the last video as well. Okay, so first of all, this is my daily tracking log. Again, for week 3, I was able to complete all the requirements with the variables every day, which itself is a good feat according to my history. So look at the sleep. Because of the time duration, time difference, I was not able to sleep properly. The average is only like 6.5 hours. And workout, this is the key thing. Even though it was a travel, even though it was a new place. My brother-in-law had a gym membership, and I tried to join as a guest, and then I used their gym membership, and then I used workout. Never happened before. Sometimes miracles happen. I'm not even sure how that happened, but I was able to do it. I'm very proud of myself. So look at the weight. The weight is slowly decreasing, which I'm very, very happy about. So average comes around like 150 pounds. The fiber is around like 28. It could have been better. Protein 136, very low. See, the problem during travel is I couldn't plan properly for the protein intake. So I do take whey protein isolate whenever I'm not able to take whole foods for protein. I used to get a purified whey isolate. And I told this in the past that whey protein is the purest form of protein. So it is not a bad idea to consume whey protein in case if you're not able to meet your protein intake with your natural foods. So water intake, again, it's against my routine. So I was able to stick to like 2 liters per day. So if you look at the calorie, this is what I'm very, very proud about. So look at the Saturday, 2,500 calories. It's way, way over, but I couldn't resist a very good meal that was prepared by my sister. So I say, okay, that's fine. I'll indulge on this day, but look at on Sunday, I compensated for it by decreasing the calories to 1,400. So something I'm doing right. I'm glad. I can't express the happiness, but I'm glad. I know the reward is not going to be right away. It is going to be eventually, but at least this thing is working. So the next thing I want to show you is a workout plan. So I have said multiple times in the past that this method will work only when you build muscle. If not, you keep on counting calories for the rest of your life. So again, we talked about the benefits of muscle and the strength training aspect of it. So let's say you have only like 45 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day. So you need to find out what is the biggest bang for your buck, and that is resistance training, that is weightlifting. So these are the exercises that I do. So barbell back squat, split stance, dumbbell Russian deadlift, lying leg curl. So all this, or if you just type in YouTube, they will show what kind of exercise this is. Again, a word of caution is that if you have not done this before, it is not a good idea to do it by yourself. Please have somebody who can supervise you to get this started. So look at this. I have a resistance. How much pounds that I add. I have a reps, like how many repetitions that I do a particular exercise, and how many sets I do. So let's say for barbell back squat, so I did 8 reps of resistance 40 pounds. The bar is 15 pounds, so you need to calculate accordingly. And then I do 3 sets of it. So the volume that I did was like 960, which is a multiplication of 40 into 8 into 3. So the difficulty level is I have written as 2. So 3 is extremely hard. I cannot do anything, even not one more rep after the last rep. But if I have some more gas left at me, if I could have done like 1 or 2 reps more, then the difficulty level is 2. The reason for this is we call this as progressive work overload, progressive volume overload. You have to increase the resistance to your muscles every week. If not, you keep on doing the same resistance, then nothing will happen. So that's why you need to increase the resistance every week. And that's why I have documented this on the Excel sheet, so that, for example, next week I'll try maybe increasing the volume to like 1,000 by either increasing the reps or increasing the sets or increasing the resistance. You can play around with it based on what works for you. So I did barbell back squat, split stance dumbbell, Russian deadlift, and lying leg curl. And barbell walking lounge is my circuit training for cardio and also increasing your heart rate. And then the second thing is Penlay row, standing dumbbell overhead press, barbell biceps curl, and the kneeling push-ups is the circuit. And then the third one is the barbell conventional deadlift, bench leg extension, and a modified V up. Just that's an ab exercise. And the last set is barbell bench press for chest, single arm kettlebell row, and a bench supported dumbbell lateral rise. Again, you just type all this in YouTube, you will see a much a better YouTube videos about how to do this. But again, we have a caution of before starting by yourself. But you've done this in the past. If you just need some kind of motivation, you could use this the same thing and then start getting your work done. So coming back to the Excel sheet and accountability factor, so I was able to do 3 workouts. So the key part that I think was successful in this week is that even though I was on a trip, I found ways to go to a gym and then try to do all these exercises over there. So the concept is that you keep on doing the same exercises for a while and until you increase the resistance slowly, so your muscle starts building up. It's a long process. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And I'm just sharing my experience so that you could use the same thing, or you could just keep on pushing yourself whatever you're doing. So but remember, you need to include strength training, weightlifting, especially women. Start slowly, get help from somebody who could guide you, and then please get going. This is absolutely important. And the factor that I'm missing is pre-planning the day before. I cannot emphasize the importance of this. If you want to get this going, you need to pre-plan the day before, regarding how you're going to squeeze in the workout, how much food that you're going to take, what kind of food you're going to take, and what time that you're going to eat the dinner. It will become a habit eventually. It is not a habit to me now, and maybe I can work on it a little bit more. It is not a habit. It is a hassle to me at this time, but if I keep on working on this, I'm pretty sure that I will make this a habit. Anyway, so next week, I want to make sure that I pre-plan the day before on 2 things. One is, am I going to do a workout? Number 2 is, what are the calorie intake in my breakfast, lunch, and dinner? So these are the 2 things I'm going to work on. I will keep you posted on the next week update. But please let me know how you guys are doing, how your week went, what are the mistakes that you did, and what are the corrections that you are going to make in your life moving forward. And I want you to give credit to yourself as well, similar to how I gave credit to myself. You need to give credit to yourself as well. So you can write down in the comment section regarding what good thing that you did that you can get credited for. So again, let's do this together. Let's join the journey. Again, I'm sharing some of the video clips. I'm hoping that these clips will help you understand how practically difficult it is, and you can learn from this as well as I am moving forward. So since I'm sharing all the positive and the negative experiences during my weight loss journey, I thought I will share this very positive experience. I got, I recently had like 10 minutes ago. So this was a 33-year-old female who was drinking alcohol and damaged the liver completely, and she was vomiting blood, and kidneys, every organ was completely damaged, and all the doctors gave up, and I was supposed to do an endoscopy to look into the stomach to see where she's bleeding from, and when everybody gave up, I thought I'll give a chance. I took the risk. I did the endoscopy. It turned out that it is not actually the variceal bleed, which is the dilated blood vessels. It is actually an ulcer bleed, and I was able to control the bleeding right away, and patient is doing well. This doesn't happen all the time to recover a patient from a deathbed, but when it happens, you feel so happy. So what does this mean to this weight loss journey is that, you will have ups and downs in your life, and there's many factors that you cannot control, and this was a very busy call day, and I'm completely exhausted, but still I want to enjoy this happy feeling. So I've decided to eat one fried chicken, which never happens, usually very minimal. I'm not a saint. I'm a normal person as well. So this is my cheat meal. So when I say cheat meal, it is the cheat meal of the week. So I have to compensate for this tomorrow, but it's okay. You can enjoy yourself, but you just have to make sure that you don't go overboard. So I'm going to eat this. Very tasty, very tasty. But I've been promoting not to eat non-vegetarian as much as possible, and I am doing it as well. But again, at the same time, I'm not completely vegetarian, which I will get there eventually, but not right now. All right, so just wanted to let you know, regardless of how happy or how sad I am, I at least make sure that this one point of eating before 6 p.m. is done every day. So regardless of the content of the food, I focus on the time of the food. Absolutely, if I can include healthy content of the food as well, that is an added bonus. See, there are so many negative things about medicine. You know, it is very late to, it takes too late to settle down. The money is not that much. You have to learn like 15 years. You don't know where to settle down. There are a lot of legal liabilities, patient calls. But a case like this, at least one day a month, it will turn all the negative consequences into positive experience. And that is why it is absolutely important to love medicine before pursuing it, not just for name or money. So I'm absolutely loving it. Please join me in the journey, one belly at a time. It is absolutely important. I'll see you next week. Bye.